bliss to all of you beautiful beings out there. Seek it in bliss here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are watching this on Instagram, make sure you click the link in my bio so that you can subscribe, like, share to all of your wonderful friends, families, foes, whatever. Today is Friday the 13th. And honestly, I've been meaning to do a reading since I did one on the 10th. But it's just been evading me. So I decided to do one today of all days. A lot of people put a lot of bad stigma on Friday the 13th, but honestly, Friday the 13th can have so many different kind of energies and implications because of the different movements of the planets, or just, what kind of frequency the planet is vibrating on, our planet, and the people on it. So never fall into that whole Friday the 13th stigma, because you just never know what kind of magic you can pull out of it. And 13 is actually more of a lucky number than an unlucky number in my book. So let's see what this full moon has for us for the Friday the 13th to the 14th energy. I grant that everybody is having a fabulous, beautiful day. The sun is shining bright. Look at that. It's amazing, right? Alright, so what do these wonderful cards have for us? What kind of messages do these cards have for us for the 13th to the 14th? This full moon energy. We got cards just popping out right now. Okay, so the first three cards that came out were the 10, 8, and the 3. Well, first of all, when you see the 8 and the 3 together, it's a signification of children. It could be your inner child. And it's funny because yesterday I was actually going to do a reading, and the 8 and 3 came out, and also the 10 came out. And, I got the message of inner child, and, of us embracing our inner child to get to a more well-rounded state of being, and from the reading that I did for this week, it was talking about coming into a state of more completion after a transitional period. So I believe that tapping into our inner child is going to help us to do that, to get through whatever frequencies are coming into the planet at this time. So let's see exactly what our inner child will be helping us tap into. Another 8. Water card. 9. So we're going to be coming into a ending of, flowing with the energies. And if you remember, if you have watched my reading from earlier this week, it was talking about flowing, and I'm going to put that up here, I guess. It was talking about flowing, with the new incoming thought patterns that we're going to be having. It's going to help us flow with the limitations. Saturn just came out, because we have some limitations right now in the realm of fortitude, in the realm of stability, building a foundation of clarity you know. So we have some limitations right now. Clarity in love, wow. In love, in compassion. And Earth. The Venus and the Earth card also came up in the reading for this week, and honestly, um, you know, it's been giving me the vibes like that we need to give our not only our this temple more love, you know, more self-love, but the Earth. We really do need to vibrate and pour more love into the Earth. Talk to the earth, talk to our plants, tell them that we love them, you know, tell the trees we love them. Be grateful, you know, for this place that we call home, you know. Let me see what these limitations are really talking about here. Yeah, Neptune here again right now, you know. Neptune rules Pisces, and the moon is really, if you look at a sky map, the moon is actually between Aquarius and Pisces. So Aquarius is the water bringer, brings in the Piscean energy, and we do have, and Neptune can also be an indication of unconditional love, you know, because a lot of that Piscean energy, it has to deal with sacrifice, you know. Sometimes they're like the true martyrs. I'm actually a Pisces myself, double Pisces. Pisces sun and moon. So we seem to have some limitations when it comes to unconditional love, and balancing that clarity when it comes to love and what love really means. Because people want to dwell on this romantic thing, you know what I mean? But it's so much more than that. You know, we have too many limitations when it comes to love. We always want to think that we own people, or you know, not even just like in a romantic way, but you know, let's say for instance, we, you know, we have children. You know, we always want to think, oh, if our child loves us, they're gonna do this, or you know, kids need to live their lives too. You know what I mean? As they grow, they're gonna want to go off and do certain things that you might not approve of. You know what I mean? So we need to be mindful of that and come to a wholer sense. Tapping into our inner child, what it was like to be children, is really helpful when it comes to releasing limitations. Because if you notice, children don't really have limitations like that. They do whatever they feel like doing at that particular time. Now, it might not be the best for them, but I feel like as adults, we put too much strict borders and boundaries around ourselves that don't allow us to really fulfill our life's purpose, because we're worried about society laws and these structures that have been created by Saturn. Now, sometimes limitations put on us by Saturn, are helpful because it can give us the structure that we need. So there seems to, you know, there seems to be a call for some type of balance, a difference, yep, a different idea, one, balance here, but a more caring, nurturing outlook on what that stability and that sense of love looks like, right? So 10, let's talk about this original 10 that came out. Looks like we need to learn how to, got the 7 in the air card, learn how to breathe more, learn how to allow things to breathe more, so that we can have a transitional period and so that we can grow into a transitional period for this 10. Another 10 came out. And the 8 and 5 came out as well. So the 8 is expansion, 5 is transition or change. So when you see 8 and 5 together, though, that's the sense of love. So we need to be a little bit more light when it comes to giving love to ourselves, so that we can, grow and evolve and unfold in the right manner. Be gentle with yourselves today and into this full moon. I really want to see what's going to be revealed to us during this full moon, because I'm feeling like something is on the verge of being revealed here when it comes to mastering this Neptunian energy. So I got the 5, the Pluto card, the 1 card, Mars, a 2 card. The change in this, there's a change coming in this idea. Pluto is about renewal. There's a death coming and a rebirth of a new idea that's going to lead us into a completion. Oh, I got 3 ones here. A completion, so that we can expand. A completion of what? Ooh, of balancing our emotions. I'm going to show you guys these cards in a second. But yeah, so we were coming to a new beginning. A new beginning here. We're coming into a new beginning that is going to call for action. It's going to be calling us to action, to expand in the realm of balance, nurturing. And there goes that 4 again. Balance, nurturing, caring, all these things, talking about more love, more unconditional love for ourselves and for others. Yep, that's what this Pisces full moon / Aquarius full moon is going to be about. If you have a problem understanding astrology, download some kind of sky map on your phone, and you're going to see that even though some of the charts that are listed, online may say one thing, if you actually look at the sky map, you'll see that we have a different perspective when you actually look at the sky. The planets are in different signs than you would regularly see on a 12-sign chart, the two-dimensional chart. So yeah, we started off up here with the 10, the 8, and the 3, signification of wholeness when it comes to our inner child. Getting back to our inner child so that we can expand on the flow to completion. And when we talk about completion, we're talking about this 4 right here. We're talking about the balancing of our limitations. We want to come to a more clarified sense of what it's like to love, and not only our temples, but the earth itself and the people on earth. Neptune here, we want to come to a balanced state when it comes to the limitations of our. We want to come to not only a balanced state, but a mastery state. We want to be more creative when it comes to the way that we show unconditional love. We want to balance the idea of what we're being limited to and what we're being limited by. Also, like I said, we were learning more about the balance here between the masculine and divine feminine. We want to give a little bit more breath and air to that learning so that we can expand when it comes to the change of how we're balanced in that masculine and feminine energy. And with the 8 and 5 together like that, it's just basically about giving more love to this energy. And here, Saturn is bringing about change in the form of renewal, in the form of death and rebirth of an idea. And here you see the 3 ones. And so that is the indication of a new beginning. We're calling to action. We're calling to action the joining of these new ideas, right? When it comes to our emotions, and also expansion on our more caring, balanced, nurturing side. You know, when it comes to this 4 right here that we saw right here, when it comes to balancing our ideas, our limitations. You know, so here's the 2 again. Yep. So yeah, just be gentle with yourself this weekend. You know, don't get into too much. Don't do too much. You know, be mindful of what kind of ideas we're walking away from, and what kind of new era, what kind of rebirth we want, and you know, what the ethers have to offer us in this time. And be mindful, you know, be discerning as always. More peace, more love, more gratitude, more prosperity, always elevated. Stay light. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like a personal reading, definitely click on the link above in my bio, or you can look at the description if you're on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you all for tuning in. This is always a joy, and I'm really grateful to be able to share these gifts and my own personalized cards with you.